What's up, guys? All right, I'm moving stuff around out here in the shack, and I thought I would do a video of this amplifier because they're not real common. So right now, as you can see, the power isn't on, and the glass on here, plastic or whatever, it's tinted. The power switch is actually up and under here, and as soon as you turn it on, the meters light up and all that good stuff. And this amplifier is pretty interesting because it uses a selector position indicator on here, similar to what you'd find like on an automatic transmission. The neutral safety switch is kind of what it looks like, where this is just indexed and it turns the switch. And then the switch goes over here to a board with a bunch of relays that does all the band switching for the tuned input. So it's actually not like a Heath kit or something where the actual wires are switched over there. The QSK, I've never tried it. So it'll read your peak power on this segment here, and it'll read whatever power you put into it also. And over here, I think it's like RMS. And so you got, kind of hard to read. And the thing isn't going to do anywhere near 2.5 kilowatts, but it reads that high. And then this is just your plate current, but so you can switch this meter. It'll show you what's reflected, and the IG is grid current, and the EP is plate voltage. So if we go over here, we're now looking at the plate voltage. Now, I have several amplifiers in there. Some of them are the same, and none of them are consistent on this reading. But according to this, we would be just below 3.2 kilovolts. Okay. And normally I would either leave it on grid, and if you key the amp, you see, oh, it's not hooked up again. You'll key it and you'll see like a slight change of idling current, but almost bias type thing. But so these knobs are gear reduction, and they take a while to get used to because they're not like an SB220, or the numbers are marked where they need to be. And you've got the standby switch. They use these really weird switches. Tentec uses a lot of weird stuff. So it's a neat amplifier. It's got two 3-500s in it. It's a little bit heavier than your typical 3-500 amplifier, but it puts out about the same. I don't see anything amazing about it, 100 watts in will get you about 1200 out. So I'd make a video on this thing. So I thought I'd also show you real quick what it does power wise. So we're on 3870 sideband. It's daytime, nobody's on there. My antenna is pretty resonant right there. One thing to do with these is the input isn't always going to match your modern radio. So what I do is I have a foot switch. You key the amplifier, come up here to the radio, and hit tune. And while I'm doing that, it actually kicks off the tuner. So it means it might not like something that's going on. So test 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. We want to make sure that the SWR looks good over here. It is below 1.5, but that's going to fold back a little bit of power on this. Hello, 1 2 3 4. But we can see here that we're definitely doing 1500 watts. Right here is the forward on this one. And then we'll look at the grid current that we're pulling, and it's not too bad. So anyway, that's a demonstration of the Tentec Centurion.